Welcome to a little video that will describe to you how to assess normality. And that answers the question, how do we tell if a distribution is well modeled by a normal curve? And the answer to that question, we use a normal probability plot. So I just wanted to kind of get you thinking about determining normality. And so we're either going to compare the mean and median, median. And therefore the standard deviation and IQRs and if they're if both of those things are kind of the same, that's good. If they're very different, then you probably don't have a good normal curve. Okay, so you can also ask yourself, is the shape symmetric? You want to plot the data. And does it follow the 68, 95, 99.7 rule? Okay, so to quantify some of these questions, we can generate a normal probability plot. And a normal probability plot is going to have a bunch of dots on it, and it's going to have a best fit line through it. The x values are going to be your data values. And the y-axis is going to be expected z-scores. And these are going to be calculated from the percentiles that are determined from the five-number summary. So these are the expected z-scores that are taken off or calculated from the median side. So that is an interesting way to compare what you're going to get, because if it is truly a normal distribution, then the z values plotted against the x data values are actually going to be linear. So let's look at a couple of examples of those, and we're actually going to go to examples in your textbook and pull that data into the calculator. So let me go over to the textbook first and let you see these data values. Okay, the first example that we're going to consider is in section 2.2.7, and that is example 16, unemployment in the United States. And you have the 50 values, and those are listed in ascending order from 4.1%, which is North Dakota's unemployment rate, to 14.7%, which is Michigan's unemployment rate. And we can go over. What I've done is I've imported these into the calculator. And here we have our data set. And I'm going to go ahead and generate a, I'm going to generate a data and statistics and make a histogram. So we go to our dot plot, and then we go to plot type histogram, and you can see a lovely histogram. You might say that this is a little bit skewed to the right because of this peak here, but I think it's going to turn out to be fairly well modeled by a normal distribution. So what we can do now is go back to menu, go to plot type, normal probability plot. And this gives you your unemployment rate on your x-axis and the expected z-value that's calculated from the 5-number summary on the y-axis. And what you can see is that they've gone ahead and calculated a little regression equation. So y is equal to, actually this is y is equal to x minus the mean over sigma. And so that's the equation that's coming off of the mean standard deviation side. And these are the data values that are coming off of the percentiles, or the median IQR side. And we're seeing if that actually produces something linear, and indeed, except for this little area. And here, generally, it does say that these data are well modeled by a normal distribution. So let's have a look at one other data set, and this is also from your textbook. This is a guinea pig survival rate. It's kind of gross. Medical experimentation where they inject 72 guinea pigs with an infectious bacteria and determine how long they live. So I have imported these data into the calculator. So let's pop over there. Okay, let's have a look. Here is our data set, and this is the time in days that those poor guinea pigs live. So I'm going to go ahead and insert a data and statistics page, make a histogram, well, first a dot plot, and then a histogram. There it is. And what do you think? Do you think that these data are going to be well modeled by a normal distribution curve? Well, what I'm seeing is some data out here that is causing this distribution to be skewed right. And so let's go to plot type again, produce a normal probability plot. So this is the line that we would expect from the mean and standard deviation side. And here are our expected values. And indeed, we do have a very severe departure down in here. And then it goes above the curve here. And so that would say that these guinea pig data, these poor guinea pig death data, is not well modeled by a normal distribution. So I hope that this helps increase your understanding, and I will see you soon.